Game of Thrones has a long history of using ballistas and scorpions as siege weapons. In this video, I want to discuss how a newly mounted siege weapon is a massive threat for the dragons in Game of Thrones Season 8. Before we get started, and because you guys are so freaking amazing, I'm actually having a giveaway and a winner will be selected on 420. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is slap a like on this video, make sure you leave a comment down below, go ahead and subscribe, and then, this is my favorite part, turn your notifications on so that way you get alerted every single time I drop a Game of Thrones video throughout this long night. Also, check out the gleam.io link pinned in the top comment of this video to go and enter all the different bonus words. Okay, so just sort of stating the obvious here, we do know that Qyburn made a scorpion last season. Bronn used it on Drogon, it pierced Drogon's shoulder, and that was pretty hard to watch. I honestly wasn't expecting him to hit the dragon anywhere, because, let's face it, this is Game of Thrones, and Targaryens have been toppled for centuries, so, you know, as of late, they've been winning a whole bunch. Hashtag both sex. But anyway, Drogon is pierced with this weapon, and then we later find out that later on in the season, we realized that you don't necessarily need one of these scorpions or ballistas to take down a dragon. All you need is a spear aimed at the right spot and with enough force behind it. So honestly, I feel like Qyburn's going to be taking that into consideration, and recently, as of yet, this next part is going to contain a little bit of spoilers, so go ahead and click out the video right now if you don't want to know anything about Game of Thrones Season 8. Alright, for those of us that are still here, Qyburn has actually been not necessarily shown filming, but there is a new scorpion permanently mounted on the walls of King's Landing. We are actually given pictures of this new ballista slash scorpion, and it's actually being filmed in Northern Ireland in the Belfast Titanic Studios. So this is most likely means that, along with the fact that we know this set is currently being used to film for King's Landing, we do know that this is actually mounted on the walls of King's Landing. Now, it does look a little bit different from last season's scorpion. The main reason being, and a lot of people were speculating this in the comments, and this is actually provided to me courtesy of Watchers on the Wall. You guys can actually check the link down in the description, and it'll also take you to the article, and you can go and read it for yourself. But a lot of us were speculating in the comments, and the person who wrote the article, was the fact that these new enhancements, or features if you will, these new arms that kind of just go and spread out, they almost make it like an X. They're added to it for sort of like an intimidation factor, but also for more power. We do realize that they can cause more tension on the bowstring, and that means that it would be able to shoot that spear or whatever is the weapon that's put on this. It's going to be projected way faster with these new arms. So that means that it could be equivalent to the force that the Night King put behind his ice spear to take down Viserion. I honestly would not be surprised if either Viserion or one of Daenerys' dragons are taken out by this new scorpion. We do know with its increased power, you don't necessarily need to be as good as a shot as you traditionally have been. Back in the day, in one of the first wars to try and conquer Dorne and bring them into the Seven Kingdoms, Aegon sent one of his sister wives down there, and she was actually taken out by a lucky bolt. It hit her dragon Meraxes in the eye and was able to go far enough into its brain cavity that it just dropped it out of the sky. Now, this was extremely rare, and this was an extremely lucky shot, but with Cersei's new enhanced, and I guess I should say Qyburn, with Qyburn's new enhanced and way more powerful scorpion, I feel like if one of the dragons were hit almost anywhere, sort of in the mid-torso section, that would take them out. The force behind it would likely shatter their bones and make it so they can't even fly or breathe fire. Now, I just kind of want to clarify this for the video, not just for anyone watching's sake, but also for mine. The main difference between a ballista and a scorpion is that a ballista is way bigger, and it actually requires, you know, some time to take it to set up, as opposed to a scorpion, which is almost ready to go. It's a lot smaller, and I think with Qyburn's new enhancements to it, it's going to be able to deliver just as much power as a ballista, and this is very, you know, threatening for the dragons. This is obviously kind of a little bit heartbreaking to sort of do a video on this, because we do know that this is the final season of Game of Thrones, and these weapons aren't just made to be, you know, used for nothing as sort of like a background drop piece or something. That's not the case. We do know that there's going to be heavy scenes that focus around this, just like last season. There's one reason why it's mounted, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we saw more of these mounted. If this is the case and King's Landing is somewhat defensible for the long nights, hopefully this is to fight off the Night King and not necessarily Jon Snow and Daenerys. I don't really know as far as like if they're going to take the war to Cersei, or if Cersei's going to take the war to them, or if the Night King is just going to blow through Jon Snow and Daenerys' forces and just head straight to King's Landing to get a little pick-me-up for his army. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you think this is going to be used for, as well as what you think the Night King's plan of attack may be. Is he going to go to Winterfell? Is he going to split off his group and send some to Winterfell, and then he's going to fly down to King's Landing to, you know, massively increase his army size? Or do you think that the Night King isn't smart enough to sort of do a, you know, war strategy like that? You guys let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you could please slap a like on this video. The like goal will be 420. Also, if you want to be entered into my contest to win this $100 Amazon gift card, all you have to do is slap a like on this video, make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment down below, then turn your notifications on so that way you get alerted every time I drop a Game of Thrones video throughout this long night. Also, check out the gleam.io comment pinned in the top comment of this video, and that'll take you to enter all the different bonus ways. Super special shout out to every single member of my Patreon family, especially to Terry, Lynn Shaw, and Nancy. Without everyone's love and support, I would not be able to do these videos, and if anyone watching is interested in joining my Patreon and showing some love and support, all you have to do is check out the link right up here, or check the link down below in the description. I want to thank you all again so much for watching. My name's Mark, and this has been Sir Hunt's Review. Not that much of a, you know, Easter egg here, but if you guys enjoy these shorter videos, you know, around 5 to 6 minutes in length, let me know down in the comment section, and also make sure you share these videos and slap likes on them, so that way I know that you guys want content daily, because if this is the case and you guys enjoy these shorter videos, hell, we might even switch it up to 5 videos a week.